Let's look at the next one, which is angles around a point. So this means angles around a point that might be in the middle of a circle. If I think of just sketching a circle, can you see that that's sort of encompassing that shape, those shapes, albeit not very well. Okay, so we have something here, question 1, and we know that this is a right angle here because it tells us. So we know that's 90 degrees. And there are 3 angles that look like they are 90 degrees as well. And each one is called A. So I know that full turn, if I turn all the way round in a circle, that gives me 360 degrees. So a full turn in a circle is 360 degrees. We've already got 90, so we can take 90 degrees away from that. And that has given us, let's see, 270 degrees. So those 3 A's are equal to 270 degrees. Let's just write that down. Because each A is the same, we're basically going to divide 270 degrees by 3. Threes into 2 don't go, cross out, carry what you haven't used. 3's into 27, 3 9's are 27, and 3's into 0 is 0. So we have 3 lots of 90. So we've proved that A is equal to 90 degrees. And if we wanted to prove it further, we could just add 90 4 times. We can say 90, or we could add the 9's, couldn't we? And then multiply by 10 afterwards. So we could say once 9's 9, 2 9's are 18, 3 9's 27, 4 9's are 36. And then each one is 10 times bigger. So 4 90's are 360. Okay, let's have a look at number 2. I'm just going to go down a little bit. And let's just, I keep forgetting, this cursor flashes. Okay, let's have a look. So question 2. Okay, well that's a straight line, isn't it? So I think that B is equal to 180 degrees, take away 85 degrees. So the size of B is 180 degrees, take away what's already there, and 85 degrees is already there. So we've got to do 180 degrees, take away 85 degrees. Well, 180 degrees take away 80 is 100. And 100 take away 5 is 95. So I think that is 95 degrees. And if I did 95, add 5, that's 100, add 80. Yeah. What about C though? Well, if that side is 180, this side's got to be 180, and it looks like a straight line angle, doesn't it? So I'm going to say C is 180 degrees. Let's look at number 3. Right, so we have a 60-degree angle here. We have angles around a point, which would make a circle. Okay. So let's look at what we're working with. We've got 360 degrees, take away 60 degrees, which is 300. Okay, so we've got 300 degrees to work with. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 p's. And because they're p, and they're all p, and because they're in the same question, they've got to equal the same angle. Right, so 5p is equal to 300 degrees, okay? So 1p has got to equal to 300 divided by 5, because we've got to split the 300 to 5 different places. I can actually divide by 5 both sides. And 5 divided by 5 is 1, so that leaves us with 1p. And 300 divided by 5, well, I know 30 divided by 5 is 6. So 300 divided by 5 is going to be 60. So they're all the same. So 6 sixes are 36 and 6 sixties are 360. So P is equal to 60 degrees. Okay, let's go to number 4, which is up here. Okay, let's choose a different colour. Blue. Okay, let's do that. Right, we've got 3 E's, we've got a 207 degrees, and we've got 42 degrees, and they all equal 360. So we've got 3E plus 42 degrees plus 207 degrees is equal to 360 degrees. I'm going to add 42 and 207 together. 207 add 40 is 247. Add 2 is 249. Okay. All right, now I'm going to take 249 away from both sides. So I need to have 360 take away 249. Right, I'm going to do that in my head because I can count on. I can do 249 plus 1 is 250, plus 10 is 260, plus 100 is 360. So 110, 111. I think 3E is equal to 111. So let's think. Okay. Oh, I've got to divide. Right. I'm just going to move this up. 3E is equal to 111. Now I've got to divide 111 by 3. So I'm going to put the bracket here. 111 divided by 3. Well, 3's into 1 don't go. Cross it out and carry what you haven't used. 3 times 3 is 9, but that's 11. So that's a 2. 3 7s are 21. So I think that E is 37 degrees. I'm going to check. What have I got here? It's number 4. Yep, 37 degrees. I thought I'd better have a look and check. Okay. Numbers 5 and 6 now. All right. Oh, okay. Let's do a different colour. Purple, maybe? No, that's too close, isn't it? Well, not a light blue again. Let's go for a red. A reddy, purpley colour. Okay, we have, oh, okay, we've got 3 different letters. Do you know, even in secondary school, the main thing about angles, the trick, the thing that really helps is seeing them on a straight line. Straight away, if you see an angle on a straight line, you know what to do. And as you move up through high school, you'll find that that makes so much sense. It just helps so much to see this straight line here. So I know what F is because it's next to 55 degrees and they both lie on a straight line angle. So if I draw it here, we've got F there and 55 degrees. Now I know that 180 degrees take away 55 degrees is 5, 7, 125. So I know that F is 125 degrees. Have you seen it? There's also a straight line going this way, look, which means that F plus G must also equal 180 degrees. Well, I know that F is 125, and if F plus 55 degrees is 180, then G must be 55 degrees because 125 degrees plus 55 degrees is 180. So we've got that one. So we think that this is 55 and that one's 125. What do you think H is going to be? Well, we've got 55 on this side. So H must be 125. And can you see that around a point, if you've got lines crossing each other and they are within the same sort of sector, point area, that's something that we need to talk about more, or you'll talk more about it at high school. Can you see the opposite angles are equal? They're the same, aren't they? Okay, let's look at one more. And then I'm going to go and have some lunch. I don't know about you. What time of the day is it where you are at the moment? It's lunchtime for me. Actually, it's... Where's my phone? I closed my phone. It's 12:26. I'm going to go and have some lunch in a minute. And my dog and my cat are going to be wanting theirs too. So let's have a look. Using this information, what do you think K might be? 23 degrees. Let's prove it. Okay, so it's going to underline those because those are our answers. We've got 23 degrees plus L on a straight line, haven't we? So L plus 23 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Yeah, it's on a straight line. So L equals 180 degrees, take away 23 degrees. So let's just work that out. 180 take away 23. I think it's going to be 80, 70, 60, 57, 157 maybe. 7, 5, yeah, 157 degrees. All right, so we've got 157 degrees there. What do you think J is going to be? 157 degrees. So we know that J also equals 157 degrees. And we know that K is equal to 23 degrees. Well done. That's really good. So I hope you've got a really nice day planned. And have a great evening. Have a great rest of the day. Enjoy yourself tomorrow. Get some good food and get a drink. All right, take care. Bye.